while we talking about Bow Wow, though, what's this right here? You said
Yeah.
he got Suge Knight. What
Yeah.
happened?
It looked like Suge Knight, he's doing his little jail podcast interview stuff, and he talked about feeling bad and apologizing to Jermaine Dupri for slapping him. So it looks like there may have been some money involved with Bow Wow, because Bow Wow was down with Death Row back in the day, like 95, 96.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Snoop. Yo.
Yep. So he was around back then. So maybe Jermaine Dupri, that was the reason he found out about Bow Wow, and maybe they had some alleged business going on. Money wasn't paid, and this looked like it happened around 2002, 2003, because that's when JD was with Janet Jackson.
Mhm.
So they were at some event, and Joe Jackson was like, "Nah, bro, don't put hands on him. Promise me you won't destroy Jermaine Dupri." So he said he slapped them.
Who's
Poured
Joe
call.
Jackson?
Who the pops of
That's Michael Jackson. Why is
yeah.
he there? I'm
But
confused.
it was an event, so if Janet Jackson's there, it must have been
Oh
some
yeah,
alleged
yeah.
event.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah. I
Mike,
was when I was reading it too. I was on the Hip Hop DX site. I'm like, hold on, what is that? And then okay, it makes sense if
so
JD
start
with
from
Janet.
there. Now that I got context, where did Joe like they at this event? Now go ahead.
And essentially, Joe was like, leave Jermaine Dupri alone. Promise me you won't do nothing to him. And he said that's the only reason why he didn't take it further than the slap, because the promise
That's
that was
still
made.
embarrassing though. Think about how small Jermaine Dupri is and how big Suge Knight is, and you take your hand and slap this man in
And
front of
poured
everybody.
coffee on him allegedly, or some tea or coffee. And you know
What
how
a what a
Suge is.
bully.
Yeah, bullies usually get taken down. Suge had his moments where he got knocked out in like the 2010s before he got to jail.
Yeah,
And
no, he did come. He did come to a fall and become more regular. As it,
hmm
I was in, I was at the club with him. I ain't talked to him, and I ain't gonna act like that. But when I was in the line, he was walking right up with some shorty. It was just him and the shorty, and he
oh
got
man,
in. He wasn't even like strong no more. He was just thick, pause.
yeah, yeah, just heavier weight, but not like the
It's
stronger
like
weight.
a bigger version of Whack 100 and
Oh
taller.
man, yeah. So
That's what he looked like when I saw him. Yeah.
oh, yeah, nah, he was parlaying though before he got locked in the chain gang. He was
Nah, he
moving
was
and grooving.
outside. Like this was just a random club in I was either in LA or San Diego. But
Oh,
I was
okay.
out in San Diego more. So I want to say it was in San Diego. So it was so
hmm
random to me. Like, Suge Knight?
Oh man, he was in them Diego. He was in Diego making
Yeah,
plays though.
hey, you had to get up out of LA, man. You gotta start
Yep.
fresh, bro. You gotta because
He should have stayed.
that's like a 2 hour drive. So like you can like start over. It's close, but it's far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. The Sacramento's, the Oakland, like a lot of people that were in LA, they kind of migrated to the outskirts, like to those low key areas. Even
That's
Vegas is
true.
becoming a
Like
hub.
Riverside and all that Palisades and yeah.
So yeah, he should have stayed there. He probably would have never been in this situation. But Suge, he can't lay low. He's always going to get activated. The bully
You
mode is.
always gonna live off of who you was, and you remember that, and you love that feeling. So yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Hey
man,
man,
what's up?
apparently I seen some clips of Gilly the Kid looking
Oh
like
man,
God. What's Schroeder? Remember Schroeder?
Dennis. Oh yeah, Dennis Schroeder.
He was bro. He was out there with handles. He like created separation and shooting like a jump shot. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy. Gilly like Gilly could ball. He old too, so I can imagine like 5 to 10 years ago he was nice.
yeah. From what I've been seeing, those clips, like those little rec games he be playing, he can ball. So maybe those stories in the late 2000s, late 90s, he was talking about he was one of those ones, but people ain't believe it until recent years where it's on tape. Like he really can ball.
76ers tryouts.
I ain't gonna lie, I think he'll be a better option than Kyle Lowry, bro. Like straight up, bro. Yo,
Wait, this ain't the same Kyle Lowry because you
nah,
talking about Kyle
yeah, yeah,
Lowry.
nah, I'm talking jump, but not the Kyle from like '06, '07, like the second, third year in the league.
Yeah,
He was legit, even up until like
yeah,
the early days of
he was a
Miami.
little pit bull. I remember playing him on 2K.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was legit, but I think Gilly, if he would have kind of pivoted more to that lane, don't know how tall he is, but still, he could have been competitive if he were to take it serious back in them days, man.
I think Gilly regular height short for basketball though, like 5'10", 5'11".
But I seen a couple people, the Fred Van Vliets, the Jalen Brunsons. These are people that are 6 foot on paper, but realistically they're like 5'10", 5'11" without shoes. He
That's
could have
true.
he could have like probably put some more muscle on because he's kind of skinny frame.
Yep.
Probably add about 20, 30 muscle of NBA type of strength. I could see Gilly being one of those players that I remember Gilly playing for like 4 or 5 years in the league, played overseas, and but that rapping stuff took over, bro.
Yep.